Now that the system UI controller from a components library has been deprecated, we need to find another way to change the color of the status bar as well as the navigation bar. Those two combined are called the system bars. Now to update their colors, we can use a new activities EdgeToEdge. There is new enable EdgeToEdge function, which is available in a component activity. But to be able to access that function, we need to make sure that we are using at least a compose activity version of a 1.8.0. So this is a demo project that I have prepared here. So as you can see, by default, the status bar and the navigation bar will have those default colors. As you can see here, I have only one scaffold and a column inside it. This column contains two text elements, one on the top and one on the bottom. So here you can see that I'm using a status bars and navigation bars padding modifier, because without that, those two text elements will be drawn behind those system bars. Also, another way of implementing that padding on the top and the bottom is by using the scaffold's padding values parameter to calculate the top and the bottom padding. Okay, so now let me show you how to use EdgeToEdge. So open up the main activity, and the first thing inside this onCreate, we need to call here enable EdgeToEdge function. And to this function we can pass two different parameters, the status bar style and the navigation bar style. So let's specify those two. And here we can access three different functions. The first one is auto, the second one is a dark, and the third one is a light. This third one accepts two different parameters, a scream and a dark scream, so let's call this one. And here I'm going to just specify a color, so Android.graphics.transparent. And the second one will be the same, so color transparent. And for our navigation bar down below, let's also specify that the same thing, so navigation bar style. Now let's launch our application and let's see the difference. Alright, so now you can see that our navigation bar down below is fully transparent. We can also try to change the theme of our Android device, and that navigation bar will still be transparent, only this time those controls will change the color because we are using, of course, the dark theme. However, you can see that our status bar hasn't changed, even though we have specified here a status bar color to be transparent. So how can we change that? Well, quite easily. We need to open up our UI package here, then a theme Kotlin file, and then down below for the status bar color, in this root theme composable function, instead of the primary color we need to call it transparent. So AndroidX compose UI graphics dot transparent, and we need to convert that to the ARGB. There we go. Also down below for this isAppearance light status bar property, we need to modify this value and specify an exclamation mark in front of that, because that way we will be able to change the icons of our status bar to adapt to our theme successfully. So now let's launch this once again, and our status bar should be completely transparent. There we go. So those icons are now colored in white, because we are using a dark theme. Let's now switch back to our light theme. And you will see that now those colors here will change and everything will look perfect. So now we are able to implement a new EdgeToEdge, and to be honest, this looks even more professional and clean than with those default colors for our navigation bar and a status bar. Also, if you remove those padding or those two modifiers for the top and the bottom padding, you will see that our content here will actually be drawn behind those system bars. So you have two options here. You can either use those modifiers, or you can use those two padding modifiers and this padding values parameter from the scaffold to calculate the top and the bottom as well. There we go. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and also don't forget to like this video, but only if you find it helpful. For this video, that'll be all.
I'm a legend when they